In today's topic, we will discuss 10 signs we got closer to climate disaster in 2022. Let us see. First sign, zombie virus. What is a zombie virus? As the issue of global warming becomes the main area of concern for the future, a number of glaciers and permafrost have been melting in an uncontrollable way, freeing up bacteria and viruses that have been on ice for years. One such amoeba virus that scientists have revived from the melted ice is the zombie virus. As per the studies, ancient frozen viruses that come to life after being dormant for years can threaten public health. So it can be anything more like a COVID-19 pandemic. Scientists say that all zombie viruses can potentially cause infection in people, which can be a huge threat to human beings. Second sign, which is a very obvious one, dramatic sea level rise. It is one of the best known signs of a climate off the rails, and it is no doubt the scariest one. Global mean sea level has risen about 8 to 9 inches since 1880. What happens when these sea level rise? In the natural world, this creates stress on the coastal ecosystems that provide recreation, protection from storms, and habitat for fish and wildlife, including commercially valuable fisheries. In the urban settings, along the coastline around the world, rising seas threaten obviously the infrastructure which is necessary for local jobs and regional industries. Roads, bridges, subways, water supplies, oil and gas well, and you name it, almost every other thing will get disturbed. All this is because of the rising sea levels. Third sign, disappearing glaciers. But the loss of glaciers is about more than rising seas. It means shrinking water supply for a big chunk of the world's population, more risk from flood events from melting glaciers. For places like the Alps or Iceland, glaciers are a part of what makes these landscapes so special. So even if we tighten our belts on emissions significantly, nearly a third of these glaciers could as it is disappear. Fourth sign, climate chaos. Earth's climate may become chaotic, physicists have predicted. Unchecked greenhouse gas emissions will not only warm the planet, they will make weather patterns more erratic and unpredictable. In the worst case, seasons fluctuate wildly from year to year, and periods of hot and cold follow each other much more quickly than they do now. The polar bears. Polar bears, they are now being forced to eat garbage and dirty diapers thanks to a huge loss of their prime fishing real estate, sea ice. With interactions with the humans increasing, some polar bears are also being shot. One more animal which is getting threatened by this climate change is penguin. Up to 70% of the emperor penguin breeding colonies could vanish by 2050 if sea ice loss continues at the current rate. The best dressed birds have joined the ranks of threatened species, and the US Fish and Wildlife Service have proposed protecting emperor penguins under the Endangered Species Act. Mass extinction of species. The current rate of extinction is increasing, but still within the normal range. However, once the temperatures they are 16.2 degrees Fahrenheit above their current average, which scientists estimate would not happen until 2500, Earth would enter into major mass extinction territory. We are at a point of no return. We may be much closer to the climate's point of no return than we previously thought. All tipping points will be reached if the Earth's temperature rises 1.5 degrees Celsius above the pre industrial levels. So the Earth is already above that baseline and is likely to reach 2 to 3 degrees Celsius above the pre industrial levels before stabilizing. Many of you must have heard about the Thwaites glacier at risk. Scientists in West Antarctica, they have captured a first of its kind seafloor mapping near the world's widest glacier, the Thwaites glacier, which is shrinking at a pace that could one day raise global sea levels up to 10 feet according to the University of Florida. This could severely raise the global sea levels, which can in turn cause flooding in low-lying areas and submerge the coastal regions, raising concerns worldwide. A variety of studies have shown that the hot areas will get more hotter, the colder places will get more cold, droughts and flooding will be more severe, and hurricanes will have higher wind speeds and moisture. As if these were not bad enough, swings between weather patterns will be more dramatic and unpredictable. The only way to mitigate this is to dramatically reduce our carbon emissions. Are we really ready for it? Just think about. Thanks for watching Go Learning.